Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Abiola. On this channel, I share real issues on marriage, relationships, and personal growth. This is because these topics are fundamental to our lives as individuals and the family, in the workplace, and in the society. Last week, I shared on the power of relationship using the sad and unfortunate event of Tuesday, October 20, 2020. I shared on how we can achieve so much through unity of purpose, just by being a brother's keeper. The sad event is still very much engraved in our hearts, and we pray that the sacrifices of the departed will not be in vain. So today I'll be continuing on the topic of marriage using my book, Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide. Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide is a small book of 16 pages, but I can assure you it has great content. It comprises of about the author, the foreword, the introduction, and 7 chapters on the subject titles of commitment, communication, love, trust, finance, prayer, and romance. For the next few weeks, I'm going to be reviewing this book alongside with a friend and fellow author, Amaka Chika Mbono. Amaka Chika Mbono actually did a book review of Essentials of a Successful Marriage during the virtual book launch, which held on August 29, 2020. Our topic for review today will be on the foreword, which is the why of the book. Let's listen to Amaka as she gives us a review of the foreword. I will see you after the review.
Good afternoon, everyone. As he said, my name is Amaka Chika Mbono, and I'm going to review Abiola's book, Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide. And so I greet everybody, all the pastors on the stage, those older, those younger, and yes, I'm going to review the book. Being a writer myself, I've penned 3 books, like it's been said, about marriage too, marriage and relationships. I commend the effort that has gone into this, Abiola. I took time to read the book and I found it a really good read. In fact, I started what I wrote to talk about the book. I said, is this a book or is this a book? Because Abiola really has given us something, or rather some things, to think about in this thought-provoking and life-changing book. Marriage does take work to make it work. And that's a blueprint that Abiola has given us in this. She's taken some ideas that everybody kind of knows about marriage, but has given them a unique spin and, very insightful, very unique perspective on it. Interesting anecdotes throughout the book. It's really a good book. So let's get to the book. I love the cover. The intertwined rings evokes, the image of never-ending love on a bed of whites. It kind of talks about the purity and the hope and the expectation that goes in when you begin the journey of marriage. Everybody goes in with so many expectations, and I think the cover really evokes that. The 2 rings intertwined on a bed of whites, sort of expressing purity and hope and expectation, that marriage usually has before the challenges of marriage, the challenges of walking continually to a oneness, like we saw the pastor and his wife, that continual walk to oneness despite the challenges of life. I think the cover depicts that. I love the fact that she dedicated the book to the one who instituted marriage in the first place, God the Almighty. She dedicates this book to him right from the get-go. She's not unabashed about it. And then she dedicates it, of course, to her husband, whom her sister has said they've had a beautiful marriage, and to her children. The foreword starts off by telling us exactly why Abiola has written this book. And you have to buy. She gives a bit of a personal story as to why she's uniquely positioned and what has impassioned her to write this book. And of course, you have to get the book to know what that personal story is. Marriage has to work. The consequences are dire if it doesn't, and there could be collateral damage when it doesn't work. Nothing impassions like passion, or having lived through something, or at least been close to people who have. And so Abiola is uniquely positioned to write this book and to push the agenda for marriage as the originator of marriage intended for it to be. And so in the introduction to the book, she talks about leaving, cleaving, and becoming one, and tells us that happily ever after shouldn't just be a dream or an expectation. She points to some of the reasons why marriages in this day and age do not happen. And whilst not giving that much of the book away, one of the quotes that jumps out at me is, happily ever after is real, and we have to be real. We have to be realistic in our approach to it. There are so many nuggets of wisdom in this introduction that jumpstart this amazing book. I especially like another phrase, without giving so much away, is that marriage is what you make of it. It can never and will never make itself. And that's the introduction, short and to the point, detailing why Abiola should write this book, what has made her write it, personal experience, and it really shows her passion to get across the idea that marriage is serious business and there are dire consequences if it doesn't work.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the review. I wish to implore you to please buy copies of the book so that we can be on the same page as we go along with the review. You can also buy copies for your children, married children, or children within marriageable age, for your nieces, for your nephews, or just bless someone with a copy of the book. Essentials of a Successful Marriage is available in both hard copy and e-copy. For purchase of the hard copy, this can be bought through my Instagram page at Abiola Shuremekun. Visit the page, click on the bio. It takes you to the payment link, pay for the book, and the book will be delivered right to your doorstep. You can also make a direct debit to my account at Standard Chartered Bank, account number 0004100838. Please send notification to meetabiolashuremekun@gmail.com. E-copy is also available on okadabooks.com and on Amazon Kindle. E-copy sells for 1,000 in Nigeria, and also on a copy sells for 1,000 in Nigeria. Delivery is available across Nigeria. Delivery within Lagos is 1,200. However, purchases from 5 copies attract free delivery. There's also a pickup option at our offices at 7B Idejo Street, Victoria Land, Lagos. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on Keeping It Real with Abiola. Thank you. Bye bye, and God bless you.